sparring, my friend? Are you ready?
I've been sparring well, but I haven't had, we were laughing yesterday in the gym. I haven't had a mark on me once, and I caught a thumb yesterday right in the eye. But that's part and parcel of it. A skinny fighter. If I wasn't doing hard sparring, then George Groves would be happy, and the same vice versa. If he's not getting hard sparring, then I'll be happy. That's the way it goes. You gotta spar. You gotta use your sparring to see what you can take, what you can't take, and to learn the shots that you're practicing to throw, and more importantly, to get out the way of.
I spoke to George earlier and I asked him who's the hungrier fighter, somebody who hasn't won a title or somebody who's won it and lost it and wants it back.
Yeah, of course. Someone who's lost, listen, it's a horrible feeling losing a title, and I know what it feels like, and I never want that feeling again. And on the 5th, I'm going to make George experience that feeling, and maybe it'll make him a better fighter like it has me. But I know it's certainly made me a better fighter. It's made me a lot more hungry after losing the title, and makes me want to win it back even more, because I know the feeling what it's like to be champion, to have people calling you the champion, and to know that you're a champion and you've worked hard, you've won the belt and you've got your belt. And I know what it's like to wake up the next morning without one, and I never want to experience that again.
He says that you're not going to win it if you're trying to box him from distance. You're going to have to come inside. Is that?
He keeps saying this.
Is that him just trying to?
He keeps saying this, but he also keeps saying he's going to come out and fight me. And I can't see that happening in a month of Sundays. Why would you want to come out and stand toe to toe with someone who he knows can punch when he knows he's got a fragile chin? He's going to box the same way he boxed against Gale, the same way he boxed against Kenny Anderson, the same way he boxed against all those other fighters on the back foot. He keeps saying his trainer's giving him permission to throw big shots. 29 years of age, I don't need permission of anyone to throw big shots. I fight whatever way I fight, and if the shot's there, I'll take it, and that's the same way he should be. I've seen it all before with the press conferences and people saying they're going to come out and do this and do that. I know what he's going to come out and do. If he comes out and stands with me, then even better for the fans, better for me, because I'll catch him a lot early and it'll be explosive while it lasts. But I can't see going past 2 or 3 rounds if he comes and stands with me.
Probably you're not in a position to answer this, as well as you will be after the 5th of November. But out of James DeGale and George, who do you see as the better fighter?
I'm sick of hearing about James DeGale. Honestly, everything that's been happening, because he's a common opponent. We've had another common opponent in Paul Samuels, and we both knocked him out in the 1st round, and no one mentions that. The fact that I lost the fight, but I know what I did wrong on the fight. I hope everyone reads into that fight and thinks that's me and thinks I'm finished, which a lot of people have done. And it's just going to make it all the more sweeter on the 5th when I do it. And out of the 2 fights, I thought DeGale won the fight in the last time. I thought he just scraped the fight, but I've got to watch it back on tape, and I'll probably change my mind, because my brothers all insist Groves done enough to win it. So it's one of them things. But even still, even if I do find DeGale lost the fight, that's exactly what happened. He lost the fight. Groves didn't win, in my opinion. DeGale didn't do nowhere near enough. But out of the 2 of them, ability-wise and everything else added in, DeGale's the better fighter.
Adam Booth tried to put a couple of years on you and not realised you only celebrated your birthday the other day.
Yeah, I've been around for years.
Did you celebrate your birthday though? I mean, it's hard to when you're in a camp, isn't it?
No.
Will you do it on November the 6th?
I went in the gym and I had there was 2 banners up on the wall, little printouts, happy birthday Paul, with a birthday cake underneath, and then I got straight to the ring sparring and got knocked shit out of me. That was my birthday, but I'll celebrate after the fight enough, I'm sure. I'm going to have a nice little rest after the fight, and hopefully sit back and celebrate with my belts and my family.
Whenever I talk to boxers, I can never say if. So I'm going to say when. When you win, what next? I mean, where do you hope to go?
I really don't care. I'm honestly not thinking about it. I'll leave that to George. He seems to have his career mapped out on who he's going to fight after this one, that one. He's got to get past me first, and all my attention and all my focus and energy is focused on George Groves, and that's how it's going to stay until the 5th. After the fight, I'll shake his hands, I'll wish him well, and I'll move on with the titles.
If you don't go your way?
No way, not even thinking about it. I'm 100% positive and focused. I know I've got every department to beat him. He keeps going on about this standing off long. He can't maintain that for 12 rounds. He never has been able to. The wheels fall off after 6 weeks. And he starts going back to type, reverting back to type, and the arms start dropping, the hands start dropping down. He starts coming in, taking chances until he leaves himself open. I'm strong as anything. I'll stay there for 12. I'll stay tight. I'll stay composed for 12, and I know I'll catch him.
Good luck with that.
All right. Cheers.